I mean, how hard can this be? 1, 2, 3. Ouch! Ow! Anybody got any Tylenol? Just kidding. This tent stake was just a fake headband. But in today's Bible story, a real one turns somebody into a not-so-happy camper. In the book of Judges, the Israelites need God to bail them out of the latest mess they've made. They had disobeyed God's commandments yet again, so God turns them over to an evil enemy who ruthlessly mistreats them, the Canaanites. The commander of the Canaanite army is Sisera. He has 900 iron chariots, which are pretty much ancient army tanks. The Israelites don't stand a chance on their own, so they cry out to God for help. And God is faithful and forgiving. God promises to give them victory over their enemy, and he would use 2 amazing women. Oh, and a tent stake. Now at the time, women often didn't get the respect they deserve, but God raises up a woman named Deborah to be a judge for Israel. A judge is a hero God sends to rescue his people. So Deborah has a meeting with a military leader named Barak. She tells him, God is commanding you to call out 10,000 warriors at Mount Tabor, and God will help you defeat Sisera's army. But Barak doubts God's promise and his power. He tells Deborah, I'll go, but only if you go with me. Very well, she replied. I will go with you, but you will receive no honor in this venture, for the Lord's victory over Sisera will be at the hands of a woman. So Deborah goes with Barak. He calls together 10,000 warriors and leads them down the mountain into battle. And God throws Sisera's army into a panic. Barak's warriors kill every one of Sisera's soldiers. But Sisera runs away and asks a woman named Jael to help him hide. Now, unlike her husband, Jael is loyal to God's people. So she invites Sisera into her tent and makes him think he's safe. And when Sisera falls asleep, Jael takes a hammer and a tent stake, and she drives the stake through his head and kills him. In the end, God used 2 faithful women and a tent stake to give the Israelites victory, because God can use anyone and anything to fulfill his promises. So today, remember 2 things. Look for ways God wants to use you. Are there people in need around you? What things do you have that could help them? And be sure to trust God's power, not your own. Barak trusted human power and doubted his ability. But Deborah and Jael had courage because they trusted God's power.